Ma said it's very standard, but he has 2 Chimera Tech. What do you think of that? Did that come up?
No, absolutely not.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy echo-YGO coming at you guys with a brand new video. I'm here with Ma with a beautiful shirt. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
What we got in here, bro?
So today, quick little locals, play some frog fairies that I've been working on for a very long time.
Frog fairies.
Yeah, frog fairies. I think they really complement each other pretty darn well. So I'm ready when you are.
Let's do it, bro. Let's get to the main deck.
We'll start with the actual frog part. So we start with one Dark Dust Spirit. I chose Dark Dust Spirit as the 40th card over several other choices because, the ability to come back after like a battle fader and fill up the field, I thought that was much more valuable. The other options being like Pot of Avarice to help clear the graveyard, Chaos Sorcerer because I run a lot of darts and lights, and then like Prime Material Dragon because Raikou and Absolute Zero are kind of a problem. Ultimately, I just ended up on this and it was awesome.
2 fader.
Yeah, 2 faders. Biggest problem I've had with frogs is if you don't have fader or something, you just get like reverse OTK, and it's a terrible feeling. So I do go 2 fader. I did want to go 3, but I don't think I have enough tributes to actually support 3 faders.
Okay.
I do like the 2 fader, 1 Dark Dust. I'm going to keep that same. The 1 Gores, 1 Junk Sync Run. So nothing special there. Just best battle cards.
Do you play Rhoda?
No Rhoda.
Let's make that.
1 Junk Sync Run, nothing else.
Because that's your only warrior target, right?
That's right. If we'd gone through the monsters or spells first, we would have seen that. 2 swap cards. So the only reason I run 2 is because when you're cycling through the deck, right? If I get to Substitute first, and I have something, I don't know, any other monster on board, Substitute cycles through. I only need 2 swaps to get rid of
the 2 substitutes.
So if I had run 3,
it's redundant.
It gets me to like a Treeborn Frog earlier, but also higher chances of just opening up with double or triple swap that, after the first one, what do they call that?
Bounce.
Something. Whatever you get
bounce.
Back, just the bleeding income. I forget the exact phrase. But you lose so much more after just running too many swaps. So I've been a fan of 2 swaps and I just keep it that way.
Nice.
The 2 dupes because dupe block is just kind of unfair. 2 Treeborns because Treeborn is kind of unfair.
Well, would you play 3? No, I'm just kidding. Card is that too, bro.
And then 3 Caius.
Triple Caius.
Because Caius is kind of unfair.
The only Monarch in your deck, right?
The only Monarch outside of, well, I guess the
no
only
Ryza, no Thestalos,
none of that.
No shenanigans?
No, so Ryza was another, idea for Dark Dust Spirit.
Yeah.
As 40th card, but again, the ability to clear the field after not getting OTK, play around Brionic, play around big like Diva Hero pushes or whatever it might be, I value this a lot more than the Ryza hitting one
Understandable.
And
what we got? What we got in here?
This is
the fairy package.
Right? Yeah, I don't. 1 Cyber Valley. This is just like insanely good, right? It's a 1-for-1 target. Really good off of enemy control and brain con.
Yeah.
Also really good with Treeborn Frog. I don't need 2 Treeborn Frogs, so it just becomes really a +2 pot of greed because Treeborn just brings itself back for free, right?
That's so sick.
And then also really good with the Battle Fader. So it was just, again, that 1-for-1 target, a really good target off of Shining Angel. I do only run 1 Shining Angel.
Okay. 1 Recruiter.
I run 4 compared
4
to
Recruiters.
3 Nova Summoners. So the reason I run 3 Nova Summoners over Shining Angel, and a lot of players will usually say, you should do 3 of these and 1 of these, the ability to special summon defense. It's pretty crucial when you're trying not to get OTK'd. You can just set this, they attack it, okay, well, let's bring out another one in defense.
Yeah.
It saves from a lot of damage. As well as I do run Arcana Force the Fool in the edge deck. We'll kind of look at that in a second.
Okay.
Its ability to special summon the Fool in defense is pretty crucial, but I've definitely had plays where I just crash 2 or 3 of those, whatever, go to Shining Angel, and then I get to still end on my Cyber Valley and use Brain Con or whatever it is and get that +2.
It's pretty sick.
Little recruiter package there. Too honest because honestly, probably the best card of the deck, to be honest.
First Ed. Oh my god, First Ed Ghost.
Yeah, probably the best card.
Wow.
It turns what would be 1,400 points of damage into obviously 28 once they attack it, but then you get like another 1,400 right after that. So was it 4,200? That
big
could
damage.
Realistically come off of 1 Nova Summoner or Shining Angel or whatever. So
nice.
Honest, just it's
Such
too good.
A beautiful card too.
Additionally, its ability to return to the hand is pretty crucial when you're running the Triple Herald, which is probably the next reason to run the deck.
Oh,
so
baby.
between 3 Heralds, Gores, Honest, and the Battle Faders, Yeah, my trap lineup is just one treacherous trap hole that you'll see soon, but...
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't spoil it, man.
I run a lot of defense whenever we're going through these, so... that was my biggest reason to go through here, and I think the deck really complements itself because I've been a very avid fairy player. A big problem that the fairy deck has is just kind of reliance on normal summons if you don't have that Christia, which, good or bad, frogs kind of have the same thing. But I think once you kind of mix them together, you really get to have an option of, yeah, Treeborn special summons itself, so you're not totally reliant on just having one monster on the board at a time. You still get the benefit of using all these hand traps, the benefit of playing the 3 Christia to go along with it. You still run the 4 recruiters to easily summon the 3 Christia.
Yeah.
And then Christia doesn't break, which was another huge problem I had with standard fairies, was you get 5 fairies, and unless you have Freed or Soul or something like that, you're just stuck with that Christia. Here, being able to just Treeborn and then Econ, Soul Exchange, whatever, to summon Christia happened a lot. And then the ability to recycle it is obviously huge.
That's insane. So this is essentially like in the place of Lad, it's like a substitute because it's 2 tributes, right?
I wouldn't even say it's in the place of Lad. The only similarity is that it's just 2 tributes.
2
right?
tributes, okay.
It's just in the place of any other tribute, where someone might play
Wow.
Riser or something. I think the ability to have like these cards right here, cycle through, lock them out of the game, eliminate their monster effects, make all of my monsters bigger than anything that they could possibly have, is a lot more beneficial than a Rise of Bounce.
Wow.
And it worked out. It's worked out really well.
It's innovative, bro.
It worked out really well.
What we got? 2
final
more?
2 cards.
Alchemist.
Another really great card to go to the engine. Someone wants to obviously look at all these monsters, right?
Yeah.
You get to recycle all the monsters if they ever get banished.
Especially the Treeborns, post side.
Big DD Crow target. I got hit by
Soul Release.
Fiend Comedian. Actually, I got hit by
The
Fiend
fuck
Comedian.
is that?
Yep. They rolled it. They hit the head. Banished my whole grave from every frog. So the next turn, my hand was a Recruiter Christia. I just went through 3 recruiters, went to Alchemist, crashed it, got back Treeborn Frog to my hand, then special some Christia, got back Alchemist back to the hand again. So Alchemist's ability to recycle is pretty huge. Obviously, Christia is a big target for deep prisons, bottomless, Caius, just the standard stuff. So its ability to recycle all that stuff, but really just being able to recycle Treeborn Frog and say, I don't automatically lose.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right. Alchemist is something that I kind of thought about. Maybe I only want to do 1 copy, but realistically, I think it's important to have 2 just to have the numbers required.
Yeah.
The numbers required to make the herald effective.
Nice. Oh, because it's a fairy. At the end of the day,
yeah,
it's a fairy.
It is, which is huge.
Nice. What we got in here? Spells?
Spells. Just pretty standard stuff.
Just
Nothing
a frog.
crazy.
Cool. Oh, main deck Soul Exchange?
Yeah, so Soul
How
Exchange.
did that do?
That was awesome, obviously,
I mean,
works with Substitute.
You went undefeated, right? Wink, wink.
With, Substitute, Caius, Christia. It was actually really big for Christia, being able just to like hit set, I don't know, Rykos or whatever it might be, and then just go summon Christia. I think actually one time I hit a set Dandelion, summon Christia, and they don't get tokens because it doesn't activate until after this results, right?
Right.
Goes to the grave, summon, or maybe, this summons as it goes to the grave, and then they don't get tokens. So,
that's insane.
I did kind of like play between both of these, so it could have been 2 Soul Exchange, 1 Econ, or vice versa. I chose the 2 Econ specifically because it does allow me a little bit more flexibility on the battle phase.
Right.
Its defensive capabilities are actually very crucial to get around, Vanity's Feet, things like that. And also, it makes Cyber Valley so much better, right? Like
Cyber Valley's low-key insane
all
with
3 of these cards.
these,
Yeah, they just all become pot of greed
Wow.
basically of Cyber Valley because it takes 1 away from them and then replaces itself plus the Econ.
Insane.
So it gives you that +1.
Okay.
And then
last card in the
Treasure
main
Trap
deck.
Hole. No other traps, so I think this was the most effective, just non-trap card.
So
Most effective.
I got a question for you, right? Did you have a situation where you said like, damn, I need like a Threatening Roar right now, or like any other trap, like Torrential or Mirror Force?
So I do side Torrential and Mirror Force. The Threatening Roars, I was like, man, I really wish I had these when I was playing against Gladiator Beast. And you just Ready Hard with me out of the game.
Ready, Ari?
But Gladiator Beast
bitch-ass
is
card,
the real
bro.
deck. You just have to bite the bullet. Hopefully I don't.
No, don't play Jews.
Hopefully I just don't play them.
All right, on to the side deck.
So first start with 1 Arcana Force to Fool.
What does this card do?
So this card's effect is when it's summoned, it cannot be switched to defense manually, except by card effect. So you can go
You can go
Shining
Econ.
Angel and it stays in attack mode. I can't go to defense. I go Nova Summoner, I can just special summon straight to defense.
Yeah.
Now, when it's summoned, it gets the effect to roll or flip a coin. Heads, none of my cards that target can affect it. Tails, none of my opponent's cards that target can affect it. Or they can affect it, they're just destroyed, right? So, Rio doesn't stop it, Brain Control, Caius, Deep
Mind
Prisons,
Control.
Mind Control, all that stuff, right? So, in certain matchups, and it can be destroyed in battle, that's obviously the biggest thing. Certain matchups, be it like Monarchs, for example, unless they have Lightning Vortex, there's no easy out to this. Caius doesn't stop it. Like I said, Caius, Brionic, Brain Control, Soul Exchange, whatever it is, they don't get around this. So this is a pretty difficult card if you summon it and then actually get its Tails effect to get around. So it's kind of like a soft lock and just lets me stall. So some matchups, like I said, Monarchs, it's really good. Bayou, it's insanely good. Dragons, it's kind of like Spirit Reaper. You know, you get Spirit Reaper out, and sometimes Dragons just look and say, well, I'll pass for the next 4 turns.
Yeah.
So some matchups really good. Maybe even good in the Blackwing matchup, to be honest. Because they can't Icarus attack, right?
Yeah. Icarus targets? Target 2 cards? Yeah.
Sure does.
It's a fairy too.
It is a fairy too, which is also very important. Also level 1, so 1 for 1. I just special summon defense, you know.
And then flip a coin.
Bad.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best, yeah. And even if I get the worst, it still can't be destroyed by all.
Nice.
So it stops against Shura, Icarus attack. Only really loses Deborah, I guess. Next we run the 1 Consecrated Light, which is another plus.
It's a fairy. Level 1.
Yeah, typically Monarchs don't have the capability to run this. They can side it, but it's not very organic with the deck. Obviously, it just runs like normal.
Yeah.
Unifrog. I did want a main deck, another card that I just love main decking. It just wins you games that you shouldn't win. Gets rid of extremely problematic cards. Baits out the Mirror Force, the Deep Prisons, Compulse in certain situations. Gets rid of the, obviously, Future Fusions, Macro, whatever it might be, right? Big fan, but ultimately...
Decree
it's a problem for you. Ultimately, I just... Between the Heavy Storm, the MST, the Caiuses, I don't think this in the main deck was the right choice. I do like it in the side deck, just for certain matchups. Then we go into Sirocco. I do want to move this up to 3, just because Blackwing's extremely popular. So it's really good against
Blackwing Value too.
Really good against Value, and good against the hero matchup. So heroes...
like Hero Beat or Hero Diva Hero?
Hero Beat. Basically anything that just tries to go summon Alias, right? Summon Alias, summon Stratos. It just gives me a really good summon to go at. Pretty much Hero Beat. It gets around, you know, any type of Hero Blast or what's the other, Skill Drain, stuff like that. So a card that I do actually want to go for 3 because I think it just really helps alleviate a lot of bad matchups. Gets over Thunder King Ryo.
Gets over Fossil Dyna.
Gets over Fossil Dyna, same as.
It's pretty good.
Then we go into Vanity's Fiend. Have 2 of these. So this is card, I don't know if 2 is the right number just because I do main deck the triple Christian, so it might be something worth just dropping down to 1 or drop altogether and swap with Phosphodina. I think Phosphodina, in the matchups that you put this inside of, typically Frog's probably going to be like the main matchup, obviously. Maybe a few others, but Phosphodina, just not having to take tribute might be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Just depends on what I have going in with it. So then we run the anti-special summon Book of Moon.
Book of Moon?
I'm expecting
just a 1-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a 1-time. I'm expecting their Phosphodinas, expecting their whatever, their own Vanity's Fiends.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I also run the Soul Exchange. So now I have Book of Moon, 2 Soul Exchange that help out that type of stuff.
Nice.
They do have it. Honest, help me get over any type of problematic monsters.
Alchemist? Normal summon Alchemist is decent.
Against, like, yeah, not against, like, Vanity's Fiend, right?
Yeah.
I'd still have another 5 cards that get over Vanity's Fiend. Including the Book of Moon. So I didn't feel like anymore. I kind of hit at a point where I don't like siding 3-ups. I find it tough to actually alter my main deck using 3-up cards. So I don't like doing anything with that. And then just inside for the traps. Dust Shoot,
Mirror Force,
Torrent, Bottomless. This needs to be the Sirocco. I'm gonna take that out for Sirocco.
Okay. Guys, this is Sirocco, it's not Bottomless.
Bottomless right now will be Sirocco. Yeah. And Double Dust Tornado just again to help if I know if they're like on macro or something absurd.
Or like Master Restrict or I don't know.
Master Restrict again doesn't really hurt me because I guess like if they get it early, like turn 1, yeah, depending on my hand, but you know with all the fairy stuff and whatnot,
you're chilling.
There's a good chance that I just draw on the cards that Master Restrict doesn't even see play against me. Right?
Nice.
They flip it and I'm like, okay, well I'm just gonna continue my game. So you know something else I really enjoy about the deck is very varied, right? It's not stuck on just normal summons. It's not stuck on just special summon that doesn't win just through Christia.
Yeah.
It doesn't win just through normal Frog Monarch stuff. So it has like a lot of variation to be able to kind of play around stuff. And also I just love frogs and fairies much more than heroes.
Much more than heroes.
Much more than heroes.
Damn, you guys heard it here. Ma doesn't like heroes. Where's your extra deck, bro? You got an extra deck or what?
Just standing. I think there's only 14 cards in here right
Ooh,
now.
Herbellum. You guys can see the extra deck is right here. Ma said it's very standard, but he has 2 Chimera Tech. What do you think of that? Did that come up?
No, absolutely not. A Cyber Dragon on board, maybe I'll leave 2 of them. Maybe I'll be able to go to Armory Arm while they're under 2,000, just fuse into this thing. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, this has been Fairy Frogs from Ma. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy echo-YGO, baby. Signing out, bitches.